Hello, and welcome to another episode of 5 Minutes with Freed. I'm your host, Michael Freed. I'm a litigation partner in the matrimonial and family law firm of Berkman, Botker, Newman, and Shine, with offices in New York City, Westchester, and Long Island. And today, my special guest is Mark Astor of Astor Simovich Law. So, Mark, welcome to 5 Minutes with Freed.
I'm so glad to be here. This is going to be a great 5 minutes. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. So, Mark, tell us, what is Astor Simovich Law and what's your role in the firm?
So I'm the founding partner. I founded the firm in February of 2016, and since 2017, my now wife and I have been building the firm and running the firm. And the mission of the firm is to save families when their loved ones are suffering from substance use, mental health disorders, and failed attempts at recovery. So we are talking to mums and dads. Sometimes it'll be spouses, sometimes it will be siblings. But basically, there is somebody in the family, 25 to 45, that has a long history, 5, 10, 15 years of recreational drug use and mental illness and treatment that doesn't work. And they're probably med non compliant. They may well have had some involvement in the criminal system. There may have been an overdose or two. And they come to us because at this point, the family is, well, they're sick and tired of being sick and tired. So they ask us to solve that problem, which is what we do.
Oh,
So
okay. So, Mark, you know that I'm a matrimonial and family law attorney. When would my clients most often require your services?
that's a great question. So we get a lot of calls from people. Either the spouses are getting divorced or they've been divorced. And having been divorced myself, I sort of understand a little bit of the dynamics of sometimes when you have a spouse or an ex-spouse, soon to be ex-spouse, that the proceeding can be adversarial. But what I do find is that when there are children involved, even if dad hates mom or mom hates dad, a lot of the time they realize how important it is for the children to have two supportive parents. And if one has a substance use issue or there's some type of mental health component going on, a lot of the time one spouse wants to get the other one into treatment, not necessarily to get leverage in the divorce case or the family law case that's pending, but to make sure the children have that parent as well as the petitioning parent, because the children need both of them. And so that's a lot of the time where we'll get referrals. Or sometimes we'll have a situation where we'll get a call that really doesn't fit within what we do, and we need a family lawyer to step in. And we've seen a lot of that just recently with sometimes with grandparents who are looking to take guardianship over their grandchildren.
Mark, what's the best way for a prospective client or other professional like myself to contact you?
So they can find us online. Our main website is mentalhealthaddictionlawfirm.com. That's mentalhealthaddictionlawfirm.com, or they can call us. The main number to the office is 561-419-6095, or just Google me. I put out a video almost every single day on pretty much every social media platform, because we try to give as much value as we can away for free. So if you just Google Mark Astor, you'll find something about me somewhere on the internet, and that will lead you to us. If you can't find the website or the phone doesn't work, we're everywhere. So, and also I get to speak to wonderful people like you who are trying to give out value, which is what you're doing is important.
Thank you. And that is true. Mark Astor, we have now come to the most important part of our show, and that happens to be the question of the week. So, Mark Astor, this is your question of the week. If you could transform into any animal for a day, which animal would you pick and why?
Okay, I think this is going to be an easy one for me. So I did my undergrad at the University of Michigan, and we are the Wolverines, and so I probably want to be a Wolverine. The Wolverines they're tough, they are relentless, and once they get their teeth into you, they do not let go, and they don't back down from the fight. And so I tell the clients, listen, this is going to be rough, but once we're in the case, we're in for the long run. We're going to fight. So I think a Wolverine.
That's it. Go blue.
No blue.
So, Mark Astor, you have said it all. You are helping families one day at a time, and I want to thank you for being a wonderful guest on
Thank you for
5 Minutes with Free.
thank you for having me. It's nice to meet you, by the way.
Yes.